All right, what's going on YouTube? Today, on this lovely Sunday, I'm gonna make like a little vlog style video just for fun, you know? Spreading love, you know, all the positive vibes over here. We've got the S4 in the garage, but that's not what we're gonna be driving today. We're gonna get gas in the K truck, and we're gonna be talking about some things that I love about it. So let's get to it. You like the Crocs? I do. Anyway, I'm gonna be getting some gas because I use it all on my mower. So I'm gonna take that as an opportunity to take the K truck out. Let me just open the garage here. Yeah. And let's go. And before we even left the house, here's the first thing I love. Practicality. 6 foot bed. I think it's actually 6.5 foot. Can tie anything down on the sides. There's even tie downs down here. Love how practical this thing is. So yeah, let's start it up and get going. Just kidding, I'm not gonna leave you guys here. Come on. All right, I'm at the gas station. And the guy doesn't know I'm here. Hey, my friend. How you doing? Hello. Can you fill it up 93 and then in the tank 5 regular? Yeah. No, this one regular and then the car 93. So yeah, I get 93 in this thing. I don't know if it really needs 93, but tell me what you guys do if you have a K truck. I think it runs a little better on it, and whatever. So let me know what you guys do. All right, gas is obtained. Now we're gonna go to literally 10 seconds down the road and shoot the rest of the video there. It's a little more scenic. All right, we made it. This is the Mesconetcong River. I live in New Jersey. Hence why the gas attendant was there and I didn't get my own gas. So gas made it fine. Got gas in the Suzuki. So I want to just talk about, wow, that's a lot of mud. I want to talk about the things that I love about this thing. First and foremost, I need to talk about the things I've done to it, because in natural car guy fashion, we gotta show what we've done. So I got these wheels on Facebook Marketplace. I think they're Rhoda something or other, from Japan, fitting, of course. They kind of look like RPF ones. Maybe they're a rep of sorts. But yeah, I got them for 200 bucks. The stock steelies that come on these things are 12 by 4s, and that just isn't enough tire patch for my liking. The tires were what, 145, 80, 12s, I believe. And now we got 185, 55, 14s. So feels a lot more stable riding around, which I really like, and looks a whole lot better too. These wheels are really old. I think they're actually from the 90s, so I kind of tried to make them look a little nicer, and I think I did a decent job. But you know, 200 bucks, can't complain too much. So that's one of the first things I did. My lovely fiance got me this Nardi steering wheel, which I love. Makes driving the car so much, or the truck, much more enjoyable. I got this custom shift knob. It has the extra low gear on it. Let's show you better. There you go, to match the Nardi. I got the Jimmy Oaks cup holder, of course, because I'm a Jimmy Oaks fan. Let's see, anything else that I've done on this thing? Excuse how dirty it is right now. I haven't washed it in a while. Let's see, I did the wheels. Oh, I did the bed liner. I got the Herculiner stuff from AutoZone. Did that a couple months ago. As you can see, it's not holding up too good. Eventually I'll do something else, but it's way better than the rust that was in here. I'm sure you guys know, or those of you that don't know, these aren't the cleanest things. They're kind of 30 years old and you know, tend to come with some rust. This is the cleanest one I could find at the time, but there is some rust here and there, you know, as you would expect from a 27-year-old vehicle. But I want to do a bed liner on it, kind of clean this up a bit. But what else have I done to it? I'm trying to think. I got new decals for it. They were all faded, so looks a lot nicer now. Yeah, pretty sure that's it, really. I got this little battery cover that says Carry on it. And of course, in car guy fashion, I have my own little stickers fitting because we're right by the river. I forgot to mention I upgraded the suspension from where is this? Muddy Bottom Mini Trucks. So I got the new shock in the rear, and I have the new coil with a new OEM strut. I think they said it's like a bit of a leveling kit, so it raised the front maybe half an inch or an inch, but it's really not noticeable. That's what I was going for. I didn't really want the lifted look, but I wanted it to ride a lot better. So that's the other thing I did to this thing. Oh, can't forget this sticker. So yeah, that's what I've done to it. But let's talk about the reasons that I love this thing. So number one, we already talked about practicality. Like I said before, it has a 6.5 foot bed. I think it's like 4.5 feet wide. Just like a American truck bed size. So it's more than capable of hauling shit around in, and just like doing standard stuff. Like I don't daily a truck, so it's nice to have this thing to kind of go to like Lowe's or Home Depot or something, or wherever you need to get like stuff for the house or whatever. As small as it is, it's surprisingly capable for what it is. So that's number one. The second thing that I love about this thing, after practicality, is, I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. Just how unique it is, you know? You would be surprised the amount of people that stop me and talk to me about, oh, where'd you buy that thing? How much was it? Where'd you get it? Like it almost every time I take this thing anywhere, someone will ask me a question about it. So if you do not like attention, definitely don't pick one of these up. But yeah, it's just super unique. I mean, it's from Japan. It's right-hand drive. You shift with your left hand. It's a tiny truck. It's 3-cylinder, 660cc. Well, I mean, the list goes on. I mean, it's 4-wheel drive. If you lift up the passenger seat, the engine's right there. So number two, uniqueness. Very unique. One of my favorite parts about it, honestly. The fact that they're becoming more popular, but the fact that not everyone has one, you don't see them often. So when you drive it around, people smile, they wave, they honk at you. It's just a good experience. So let's move on to the third thing I love about this thing, which is just how inexpensive, I guess is the word. I guess what I'm trying to say is the cost to own is rewarding. They're not that expensive to buy, and they're pretty cheap to maintain as well. Also, they get ridiculous gas mileage, like 30 to 40 miles per gallon, which is, for a truck, that's amazing. So like I said, these things are not that expensive, and for the amount of miles per gallon, I guess, as every car guy says, totally worth it. It's what makes these things awesome. Like you don't have to spend much. You can do little mods here and there, and it's good on gas. So yeah, that'll be my third reason to love these things. So let's move on to the fourth, which is just how reliable they are. I've had 0 issues since I've owned it. Actually, that's a lie. I had like a stumbling on itself issue. When I first got it, it actually stalled out a couple times, but it's carbureted. So that's to add to the unique factor. Yeah, it's carbureted. When I first got it, I noticed that it was idling a bit rough, and I did oil change, spark plugs, fuel filter, air filter. I cleaned the carburetor, and ever since then we've been good. And oh, by the way, all that stuff was very cheap. So there's nothing that on this thing that costs a lot to buy. So any parts that I had to buy for this thing were not expensive. And that's what everyone's question is when they ask me about this thing is, how is it to get parts? I know it's from Japan. Like, is it expensive? Is it? I wouldn't be scared. Parts are not that expensive. So yeah, at least for me, I think they're relatively cheap to own, maintain, so on and so forth. I think they're totally worth it for the value / miles per gallon you get out of it. So that is number 4. And what is the last thing I love about this thing is just how easy it is to drive. I mean, it's tiny. You would think that a big 6'1" guy like me wouldn't fit in it, but I fit in it fine. Actually, the hub and the concave steering wheel actually help a lot. They gave me more leg room. That was the only thing that I needed, because headspace wise, I'll show you in a minute. I have plenty of room. But yeah, they're super easy to drive. Everyone asks, oh, isn't it hard driving on the right side and shifting with your left? And that must have been weird to learn, but honestly, it's super easy. After driving it for a couple minutes, even you get used to it. The hardest part to get used to is actually the the blinker on the right side. And sometimes I would put the washer, the windshield wipers instead of the blinker. That takes more practice than shifting with the left hand. But yeah, so super easy to drive. It fits anywhere. You could park it anywhere. I mean, these things are made for driving like in the mountains in Japan, where the roads are very narrow. So this in American roads is super easy. So yeah, that's what I love that about this. And to add to the point about how easy it is, everything is manual. It has no airbags, has no power steering, it has no power windows, it has, mine at least, it doesn't have AC. It's just super simple, and that's actually something I love about it. I'm gonna show you guys 6'1" man getting in mini truck. All right, so that fits pretty good, and I have plenty of room. Close the door. If you're not used to it, I mean, I could understand people being like, oh, I need a big truck to fit in, but it's really, there's plenty of room. Even my knees here, I'm not trying to move my knees forward and back all the time. I just stay where I am, and it's fine. Once I got this new steering wheel too, it added an extra like inch or so between the steering wheel and my legs, so my legs don't even hit the steering wheel anymore. I got plenty of room here. I don't hit anywhere. So yeah. If you're tall, don't be afraid. I mean, maybe if you're torso tall and you're like 6'5", maybe you'll have issues. I don't know. But I'm a pretty big guy, and I fit in here. I feel fine. So yeah. So now we're gonna say goodbye to the river, and we're gonna go to Walmart because my blinker bulb actually went out, and that looks like it's been original to the car. I don't know how long, but I've never seen a bulb that bad. So we're gonna go to Walmart and pick up a bulb, and then I'm gonna show you just how easy these things are to work on. Forgot to mention, I got this speaker on Amazon for $20, and has Bluetooth, so I don't have to listen to Japanese AM static. Always on the run. Well, there's a little bit of a size difference. All right, and just like that, we're back home. I'm gonna replace this tail light and show you just how hard it is. Literally 2 Phillips. This whole truck, I feel like, is put together with Phillips. It's just a taillight. I mean, taillights shouldn't be that hard on any car, really. I mean, I'm sure some of them are, but it's just, everything on this thing is super simple. Like, take that out. Take out the bulb. And literally pop it in. Literally just pop it in. That's it. And put your Phillips back on. I don't know how long that took on camera, but in real life that took probably a minute. Like I said, it's not hard to replace taillights on most vehicles, but just like anything you need to do on this, it's just super easy. So let's see if it worked. There we go. Working blinker. The other side. I might just go ahead and replace the other side as well, because I have to, or I might just wait. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. All right, so yeah, we're back in the garage. So to summarize, love my K-Truck. Highly recommend getting one if you're looking into it. Just super simple. I just love that in a world where just everything's too complicated with electronics and this and that. It's just nice to have something simple to work on. It just brings so much joy and happiness and smiles to my face anytime I drive it. Yeah, there's things I don't like about it. It's not perfect. Maybe I'll talk about that in a later video. Overall, I love it, especially because I have this to drive on a daily basis. I can drive the slow. Oh, that's another thing I love about it. I love how slow it is. I love that you just get to enjoy your surroundings, really take in life. Maybe I wouldn't be saying that if I had a slow vehicle, but I know I have this at home to drive a little faster if I want to. But yeah, I love that aspect of it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested in this kind of content. I hope you are, and because I'm excited. I'm ready to start making videos and content for you guys, because I do pretty cool stuff, I like to think, and I hope that you guys like to watch it. On that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.